Today I'm playing 2.9 Minor Cycle, and I wanted to talk about a phenomenon known as broke bitch disparity, which is basically where women are allowed to be cheap with their stuff, but men aren't, or else you are a broke bitch. Now, I just don't think it's fair. In specific, I'm referencing Halloween, because this is probably the best example, but there's a lot of it, right? And essentially, it's just where women are allowed to be cheap with their stuff and men aren't. For example, my Halloween costume this year, I'm gonna be Gyro Zeppeli from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I have spent thousands of dollars on this costume to have stuff done handmade custom because I don't want it to look bad, right? Because if you want accurate Halloween costumes, you either need talent and tailoring ability or money. And talent and tailoring ability is one thing I definitely don't have, right? So I'm gonna spend all of this time and money on my costume, right? But then a woman with a fat ass is going to buy a polyester Spider-Man costume and probably receive more praise for her costume than I will for mine. Now, this is made up for by one thing. The pics are gonna be fire. Oh my god, they're gonna be so good. But it doesn't really matter because a woman can post any real Halloween costume and get as many likes as I'm going to get. Now, I don't really care because I'm really doing the costumes for myself, but this applies to more than just Halloween costumes, right? Because Temu exists. Temu. Cheap Chinese low-quality clothing. Women shop on there all the time. Nobody says a word. But if you are a man and you are caught wearing Temu pants, they are going to hang you for it. That's not a joke. You will be beaten and hung for it. And honestly deserved. Now, I personally don't mind broke bitch disparity that much, because it doesn't really affect me, and given the choice, I would still choose higher quality stuff over the lower quality stuff for a few reasons. First of all, I'm allergic to all synthetic materials, so I just can't wear any of them anyway. And even if I weren't, I think that the synthetic ones like polyester and polyurethane look bad. So yeah, while women can pull off polyester and polyurethane in a way that a man never could, I don't want to be wearing those anyway. And you see, it really is a societal constriction more than anything else, because does it really matter? No, not particularly, but a lot of people care about it anyway. And that's why it matters, because people in society care about image and status and how they look. But personally, I could not care less about broke B disparity. I'm cursing a little bit too much for this short, but you get the point. Anyway, this is a pretty easy one match, 2.9 Minor Cycle. Easy deck to use, not too hard to use, pretty fun. A little bit fun, actually. It's not that fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, you kind of just respond to everything with whatever you have. It's a pretty defensive deck, but it's not the worst, you know? I like defensive decks. I'm a Cycle player. Now, what I don't like is Evolution Electro Dragon, because that card is so obnoxiously annoying, it makes me want to rip my arms off every time I see it in rotation, without fail. And also the decks that use it are just super annoying as a whole. They're usually beat down. But regardless, that's how you win. Hope you all enjoyed. Watch the full video.